Our decaying society continues to hammer us with Jesse Ventura's minigun. Minted decadence displayed daily. This average polemicist did not condemn sufficiently the overt racism directed at Mehdi Hasan in the surrounded debate. Maybe because I was far less surprised by it than he was. Growing up in Tennessee, I knew what simmered and brewed underneath for a generation. I am not a brown or black man, and Mehdi definitely has much more authority than me to speak on this. Many embers still glowed post the civil rights victories, and much kindling has been thrown on them since the Reagan and Thatcher years, lighting this autocratic, racist fire. I understand why these young people reject the Constitution, even though it is the bedrock of being American. Part 1 is long overdue for a spa retreat. Core institutions, the Electoral College, the Senate, the Supreme Court, need a complete detox and refresh. Honestly, the Founding Fathers would be shocked at how little we've touched it in all this time. What is absolutely sacrosanct about the U.S. Constitution is the Bill of Rights. I blame legacy media, propaganda, promoting billionaire agendas, and a completely dysfunctional education system. Western democracies are wretched and still rolling downhill, and we wonder why fascists are gathering at the gates. Rejecting the Bill of Rights, like these young people did, is the most anti-American thing one can do this side of treason. Speaking of treason, the week rolls on. It's not a matter of if there is a conspiracy surrounding Jeff Epstein. It's a matter of how many. And more are being hatched this week. With Trump's personal lawyer, suddenly, visiting Ghislaine Maxwell in her Florida jail. In an inspired revelation, someone realized that the groomer might know something about her shared sex trafficking ring. I could care less about the Epstein list or the island, or who used their wealth and influence to live out their Pornhub habits. Lock up everyone found guilty of human trafficking and pedophilia, whether jackass or elephant. Until this wild panic and obfuscation, I doubted Trump was guilty of anything more than being icky. But I do want to follow the money. Having not cared about Epstein, I thought he was a disgraced financier, as always portrayed by the legacy media. Les Wexner seems to be his only client. The only thing I have found to recommend Mr. Wexner is he seems very loyal to his alma mater, the Ohio State University. But they whipped Tennessee in the playoffs last year, so I'm still not happy. In addition to Whitney Webb's 2 volumes trying to track the money, Senator Ron Wyden reminds us there is a paper trail of over 4,000 wire transfers, with $1.1 billion flowing from just one bank. These banks filed their suspicious activity reports on Epstein transfers, many through Russian banks, after Epstein was already behind bars, or dead, of course. The panic in Team Trump is disturbing. Being icky is not a crime. Trump's popularity stems from Democrat attempts to destroy him with Russia, instead of the real grift and corruption that he manifests every hour. Why is his DOJ not releasing the files? Why are they not following the money? Because it might pull back the curtain and show how the world truly works. All it would take to destroy Trump is a half-assed plan to actually address out-of-control inequality in the USA. Please reference Zoran Mamdani within your own party and maybe endorse his primary win.
We won neighborhoods that voted for Donald Trump. We won neighborhoods that voted for Eric Adams. And we did so because ultimately you can actually win people back if you offer them a vision to vote for, not just something to vote against.
What is criminal is the way the executive is controlling the DOJ, the corrupt conflicts of interest, financial crimes that would expose how the world really works, and the growing corruption in Western democracies that need a complete detox. We have all the tools in the USA to do this, through the Constitution itself. But we lack the virtue, the sense, and the strength to do it. And I present to you our children. Struggle with peace, Team Average.